While both authors have extensive experience in the armed forces context, they recognize that there is tremendous value in finding the intersection of business and military leadership. This is an uncommon and critically understudied space. I have sought to explain the civil-military connection for years, but Jan and Jacquie bring it to life with each chapter of this deep and thoughtful book. Each expedition pairs veterans with private sector executives, and together they navigate the wilderness with only each other and their true grit. This combination of skill sets is instructive for each participant, and now that they have compiled their joint ventures into a book, it can instruct us all. Jan and Jacquie's work shows the kaleidoscopic nature of leadership. From every perspective, leaders face a challenge. It is critical for individuals to learn about leading themselves, leading others, and leading their organization. Those three complementary features are the core of successful, mature, and empathetic leadership, whether within the U.S. military, a Fortune 500 company, or in the depths of the Grand Canyon. Our ability to achieve our goal is a product of our ability to find our inner groundbreaker, to push past our limits, and to see the bigger picture no matter where we are. With becoming a self-reliant leader, we have unfettered access to how to begin that process and how to extend ourselves to new heights in our ethics, our capacity for courage, and our ability to remain resilient amid ever-growing uncertainty. Our monument run ends at the Lincoln Memorial, where I ask everyone to face the Capitol, their own images shining back in the reflecting pool. One of my favorite facts about the site is that Lincoln continued the construction of the Capitol's dome despite its cost and distraction from the war effort. He wanted to make the point that the United States' future as a unified nation was not in doubt. I love that Jan and Jacquie take that lesson to a new stratosphere. The book you are about to listen to is a testament to the idea that leadership is not a checklist, but a practice. It is a continuous unmasking of ourselves, an assessment of our weaknesses, and a constant striving to come into our power. While leadership has no end, I have confidence that its beginning can be found in becoming a self-reliant leader. Let Jan and Jacquie take you on an unforgettable adventure through its forthcoming chapters. If you do, I am confident you'll come out the other side as I have, with a new perspective on nature's inevitable challenges, a new desire to find your own noble purpose, and a proud readiness to embark on your own crucible. If you ask me, you'll be better for having run the race. What is a self-reliant leader? They lead themselves. A self-reliant leader is squared away. They take ownership of being prepared, competent, confident, disciplined, fair, reliable, resilient, responsible, resourceful, curious, and authentic. And they act as a role model for virtue and grit, a combination of passion, determination, and persistence. They lead others. By example, they cultivate shared ownership and a sense of duty that builds trust and a common purpose for the team. They lead the organization. They're focused on what matters most, and they seek alignment throughout the organization. They always uphold the values and standards so people and teams thrive to produce superior outcomes through clear direction, a sustainable pace, and a tone that energizes. Introduction. What happens during the Crucible and what happens afterward are not independent things. What happens going forward matters just as much. Jim Peters, executive participant, Wallowa Mountains, Oregon. They could feel the sun beating down on the back of their necks, sweat forming on their brows. Only 9 in the morning, and the temperature was already hitting the high 80s. A nervous excitement was palpable. The group, made up of business executives and entrepreneurs, chatted idly in their brand-new outdoor gear and barely worn hiking boots. This was a new experience for most of them, out from behind their desks and in an unfamiliar environment. They worked in